And it's a kind of representation that I really like to explain the business, that I know that the duplication of the business is based on one thing, that is a pen and paper. So today you will not see a presentation, a normal presentation, as you always see by the slide. You will not see a presentation that is from the things that is official, is an explanation of what in L5 we will have. So right now I will go to share my screen in the iPad so everybody can see what I will write. And before starting, I want to remember something to everybody. What you will hear today is something that is really, really important that everybody understand. Everybody here have already listened to business. Everybody know what we are speaking about. And what you will hear, it will be a mastermind, so you will understand deeply the market that we are going to work. So if you are ready, what we will see today, my advice is take a pen and take a piece of paper, because with pen and paper, you will write down everything that you will see that I will write right now in my screen. And these things will allow you to understand exactly what our business is talking about. Because when you write, and you see, you understand much better what you are ready to duplicate with your people and transmit to the people that is around you, making the business together. So if you are ready, let me know in the chat. Let me know if a yes or not, if you are ready to start. So I know that we can start together this amazing Zoom. And for me, it's a very big pleasure and honor, because I see a really, we are 100 people and maybe it's 50 countries connected. So I feel a very big responsibility today, also because we are very big community connected today. So let's do it. Let's not waste any more minutes and time to start this training. And I will go to share my screen right now. So let me activate the sharing of the screen. So, right, I hope that everybody see my screen. And if you don't see my screen, just search the account mic so everybody can see. Just give me a confirmation if you can see my screen. So yes, okay, perfecto. Okay, we are ready to start. So first of all, we know that we are in the business that is called L5. We know that we have different products. We have different things that is starting from a phone, from a meter, and also we have a license and many things that we can do it together today in this amazing ecosystem. But what maybe is not clear and what we don't understand is what actually we do with this phone, what we do with this minter, what we do with this license, why it's important to have this product right now in our hands to duplicate the system. That's very easy and simple. And before to understand what we are doing here, I wanted to share with you something that is really important, that is to understand what is the market that we are working together today with this company and with this organization. So that's very simple. You know that our web is divided actually in, I will represent our web with an iceberg, okay? This is, let's imagine, it looks like more a mountain, but let's imagine that this is an iceberg and here there is the sea. What actually we see of an iceberg is just the 10% of the total iceberg. That is just the head of the iceberg. And here is all the things that we know, like for example, Google, everything that we can find on YouTube. So all the things that we can find live and all the information that is accessible for everybody is just the 10% of the internet that we know. But actually this iceberg is divided in another part that the 70% it's called deep web. And what actually is the deep web? Oh, sorry, 1 second. Just give me 1 second that I will share the screen again while it is closed. Share screen again. Why it's closed the screen? I don't know. Share it again. Okay. So What we can see right now that the 70% of the web is the deep web, that everything that is correlate for everything that we cannot access. What is the things that we cannot access? For example, is all the things that we have in a cloud storage, is all the things that is correlate with the service like VPN, is all the things like VPS, firewall, proxy, all the products that are today on the markets that we are already using, but we didn't know that is a part of our business of the deep web. But now I will make some different example so you will understand about what we are speaking. But to understand, of course, everybody say, what is the other 20%? The other 20% is the dark web. Dark web is a part of the web where it's actually no the cryptocurrency where was connected to the market, but what we have to understand is what is our correlation to our market. This is not correlate with us, the web, and also the dark web is not correlate with us. What actually is the things that we are working together in this project is all the services that are the branch of the deep web. Deep web is, for example, cloud storage. Everybody have an iPhone, for example, or a smartphone. For example, for iPhone, everybody know what is the cloud storage, for example, with Google Drive, Dropbox, or iCloud. There are different types of service. All these things is called the cloud storage. But now that we understand in which part of the web we are working, we need to understand why we are working this part of the web. But I just take the section VPN. VPN in 2022, the year, it's a business that have moved $44 billion in this our ecosystem. We are speaking about 44 billion, not million. $44 billion to the market. If we count all the business that is around this market today, we are counting not about $1 million market, not about $1 billion market. We are speaking about a $1 trillion market right now. And what is these things that is interesting? That this market is what we are working right now with a different product and service. And now let's make an example so you can understand what a cloud storage example it is. Let's make an example. Here there are a person that have his phone of 500 gigabytes that will have, for example, a connection and want to have, for example, a service called like iCloud. And let's imagine that I'm a person that I like to make a lot of video and a lot of picture. I finish this 500 gigabytes in a very, very fast way. So what I will do, for example, I wanted to buy 500 gigabyte more of cloud storage. And 500 gigabyte of cloud storage, what it means that I can pay, for example, 10 euro a month to rent a space that, for example, for iCloud, that is a company like Apple or Google that are right now, we rent just a small piece of this server that Apple installed for us. So we install these things to rent our 500 gigabytes. So when we rent our storage, we just rent a piece of server of the company that is giving to us the service. How actually works these things in a decentralized way? Let's imagine that we have always our phone of 500 gigabytes and we want to buy 500 gigabytes. And let's imagine that the provider of this service is the decentralized cloud storage from LFI, for example. And let's imagine that we pay every time 10 euro a month for the service. How actually works? There is server right now? No, there is no server. There is just the words. Okay, this word, let's imagine that this is a word. I love it that I will make it the word in a very artistic way. Okay, let's imagine that this is the word, and there are a lot of connection. Let's say, for example, I will write in yellow. Let's imagine that all the things, all the point that I will pointing yellow, what is all this point yellow? It's just Minter, phone, and virtual license that everybody can buy. So there are some phone, some Minter in Latin America, some in Africa, some in Europe, some in the North Pole, in the South Pole, everywhere in the world, in Asia, in Vietnam, everywhere. And all these machines have something amazing that is put it connected together. Let's imagine that this is all machine. Okay, I take some example. And let's see the magic. This 500 giga doesn't go like in a normally centralized company in one server, but it is distributed like 500 gigabytes, like 50 in one, 50 in another one, 50, 50, 50, all distributed in different machine. So let's imagine that before we take a service of renting a cloud storage where all the 500 giga go in one server. Right now, how it works in a decentralized way, all these machines, the one from America, from Italy, from Latin America, everywhere, it's a machine that have a storage and everybody give a piece of the storage. So everybody will have a piece of this picture, of this photo, of this person that is storing right now. And what is the amazing things that, of course, not who have the minter cannot access to the information because it's encrypted. And of course, all other the people that is connected cannot have the access to this information. Why these things is really important to understand, because what actually we are giving with our company, it is IPFS, that stay Interplanetary File System. It's a system that is called, it's a technology that it allowed us to exchange and storage information in a peer-to-peer system. What is a peer-to-peer is just a system that allowed us to have the possibility to storage our information, not in one place, but to storage this information distributed in a different machine. And these things, it's amazing because all this machine is connected and allowed us to see all our information in just one interface. But I don't want to explain to you very much complicated things. I just wanted to understand that you understand the concept of the decentralization of this service. So now that we have the decentralization of this service, what we can do, what is the business that allowed us to be part of this ecosystem? But that's very simple. This machine, let's imagine that now we paid 10 euro in the case, for example, of iCloud when we give to Apple, and actually it's Apple that received the money. But in this case, why people have to install an hardware, have to install a machine in the moment that we are giving the possibility to give the people to have a storage? That's very simple. It's very simple. Why? Because all the people, how all the machine can receive the payments in a decentralized way, there is no possibility to send the money in just a small cent payment or something like this. How it will be done? Thanks to the crypto markets. That's why everybody that have a machine doesn't receive money. But what the machine do, if we connect a collateral to the machine, that is a collateral, that is a token called the CL5, we have the possibility to make a things that is called minting. Minting is a process that allowed everybody that connect collateral to the machine to receive a daily rewards coming from the service that the machine is providing to the market. And why it's really important to understand this, because many people, okay, somebody have already heard about mining. And now we are speaking about minting. No, I didn't pronounce in a wrong way mining. I really mean minting. And if you never listen about what is minting, is in a very simple way, the difference between the normal mining of Bitcoin that is called proof of work. It's a process where we explain, we resolve mathematical calculation when we speak about proof of work. In this case, what we make, it is proof of coverage. What is the difference between the proof of work and the proof of coverage? Proof of work is a daily solving of mathematical calculation, and proof of coverage, it is the proof that we are giving coverage, let's say archive, okay, to the network. In this case, the coverage is the gigabyte. for example, that we can archive for the people that want to put storage of information. So how can we be part of the process? We can be part today with L5 if we buy a machine, we put a collateral, and we became a node of the whole ecosystem. And thanks to offer this machine that is a storage to the ecosystem, we are recognized that we will receive a reward coming from the minting process. Minting process is the process that we receive the rewards for the service and the node that we are supporting the network. But how is possible to do this in L5 business? How we can be part of this node that it can be our market? This is our market, and this is how we will do it. How we will do this process. We cannot today be part of L5. What we can do is, first of all, buy an hardware. What is the hardware that we can buy? The first one, for example, it's a phone. The second one, it's a minter. The third one, it's a virtual license. What is the difference between these three? The phone, it's a mini node. The minter, it's a node. And the virtual license, it means that the machine is installed by the company, and you don't have to connect. So in this way, you have two possibilities. Or you buy the product, buy and install. So it means that you buy the product, you install the product, and you take care about the connection and doing all the things. For example, right now, you can see from my screen that I have one of the product that is at the L5 phone. Okay, for example, that is connected, and it's a mini node. In this case, the mini node, what it means that the iPhone doesn't give all the service like the cloud storage, but it's just a node, for example, for the VPN. And these two things, for example, phone and minter, we can buy it and receive it directly to our home. Right now, the company, what we will have is the possibility to buy the phone, to buy a minter, and receive directly to our house. Many of you have already received their phone, and really soon the company will start also the shipment. So everybody that have ordered a phone, they will receive to their home. The same things for everybody that have bought a minter. They are finishing the production, and first everybody will receive the phone, and after finishing the production, you will receive the possibility also the minter that you order, they receive directly to your home. Or if you don't want to have a phone or a minter and put all the machine inside your house, okay, maybe you can buy only one, but there are some people that have bought 10 or 50, maybe 100, nobody know, okay? What we can do, we can order a virtual license. What it means, virtual license? Virtual license, it means that we don't want to carry nothing. We don't want to connect nothing to the internet, to the electricity. And what we will do is just rent the license, where the company will take care about the machine, about all the things, and we will have a virtual connection that we can have directly from the company and the back office of the L5. So now that we understand that we can have the hardware and we can buy it to have it to our home or have the license, what we need to do in order to allow the process of minting to start, we need the collateral. The collateral actually is a token that it is called CL5, that stands for collateral L5. And for everybody that asks what it means, L5, that stands for layer financial independence. All right, because many times people ask, okay, but what is the difference between L5 and LeoTech? So L5 is layer financial independence, and C stands for collateral. So collateral of L5. So right now that we understand that we can buy the hardware, okay, so we can buy the hardware, that we can be a phone or a minter or a virtual license, plus we can have the collateral, we have to add the collateral. The collateral is a token that we cannot buy from the company. The company is only a company that sell hardware. It's like, for example, there are different type, no? For example, there are the mining farm in Bitcoin, and there are the fabric that produce the miner of Bitcoin. So right now, what we can buy from the company? We can buy the machine only. To buy the collateral, we have to buy from the exchange. The exchange, it can be Trade, it can be Bitmart, it can be Bitforex, it can be Bank. And month by month, we know that more the holder, it will increase in our ecosystem, more people will have the possibility to buy from different organization and from different exchange. Now that we understand that, let's imagine we bought the hardware and we bought from the exchange the collateral. What we can do? We can start hardware plus collateral, the process of minting. The process of minting is the process that allowed us to receive rewards every day coming from the work that the machine is giving to the network system. And the collateral is the things that I like, and the collateral is the things that we connect in order to receive the rewards daily. So the system say, for example, what we need to give? We need to give a service. This service, we need a hardware that is connected to the internet. So now we are giving the service, but it's not enough to have a business running. Why? Because it's needed also the rewards. Why people have to buy the machine? Why people have to give the offer to the system to have the connection? Because it's needed that there is also a distribution of rewards. So when we have hardware plus the collateral, that we can decide to lock the collateral, for example, 12, 24 months, or max that stay for the maximum timing of running of the machine. And as everybody know, in based on the moment that you buy the machine, you have a maximum timing of the machine running. Some machine have a timing of 1,066 days, some 1,059. This it depends on how much, it depends on the moment that you bought the machine. So right now that we understand this process, that we bought our machine, we put our collateral, starting the process of minting. And in the process of minting, the system say that the distribution that we receive is divided in 60% of the distribution that is in a CL5W, let's say for CL5 withdrawable. That it means a CL5 that we can withdraw, we can convert in USDT, we can do whatever we want with this CL5. And the second part, that is the 40%, that is the CL5R, that stay for CL5 rebuy. So what we can do with this both, the CL5W, we can convert in the exchange with whatever currency we want. We can re-put inside the machine. It's up to us. With the CL5R, that stay for CL5 rebuy, what it means that the only things that we can do with this CL5 is rebuy machine. We can do something else with the CL5R? No. The only things that we can do is buy more machine. You cannot move the CL5R in the structure. You cannot withdraw the CL5R. You cannot do nothing. The CL5R is just to allow you the possibility to buy more machine. So right now that we understand that the process of minting is distributed 60% CL5W and 40% in CL5R, we need to understand how to calculate what is the production of this machine. And as you know, as like, for example, of Bitcoin, have a system of let's say, deflationary system, also L5 have a system of deflationary. Why? Because every 2 weeks, the machine that we allowed us to buy have a different production. For example, right now, we are 6.8 in 1059 days. What is this 6.8? I like it to call it imaginary number, okay? But actually is the coefficient of difficulty. 6.8 is a number that understands us that is a coefficient of difficulty. And more every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, the difficulty increase. So it means that the coefficient go down. And 5, 2, 6.6, 6.5, 6.4, 6.3, and like this. And every time 7 days less. Every 2 weeks less the coefficient, and 7 days less. So what it means? It means that, for example, right now, we buy the machine that have the coefficient 6.8 in 1059 days. What it means, how to calculate how this machine is working. What we do is a 6.8 divided 1059, that is the days, and we make a calculation with our calculator, and we put 6.8 divided 1059, that is 0.0064 to CL5, max CL5 production daily that our machine can do it. If we want to calculate the production monthly, we multiply for 30 days. If we want to calculate yearly, we multiply for 365. But what is this number? This number for every 1 CL5 that we lock in collateral of our machine, we receive max of 0.0064 CL5 every day. We want to make another example. We multiply for 31. Okay. It means that is for every 1 CL5, we receive 0.199 CL5, max CL5 every month. We want to calculate yearly, we multiply this number for 12, like this. So like this, we can understand the maximum distribution of our machine. And why I say maximum distribution? Because the distribution, it can be different in the markets according to the market. So actually, now that we understand when we are in our back office, we can know, for example, what is the coefficient that we have right now, and we understand how to calculate the distribution and what is the power of distribution for our machine. Now that we understand this, let's make a small recap. We understand in which type of the market of the web we are working. We are in the part of the market that is deep web, where there is a cloud storage, a VPN. And now I have done an example how it works today with a centralized company that is offering the service of cloud storage. Now we have seen how it works in a decentralized storage way, okay? And just remember that our machine, our Minter, cannot be only a cloud storage. Our machine can also be a node of a VPN. Our machine can also be a firewall proxy. Every machine that we buy have a multiple service that can be offered in the markets. So now that we understand the markets that we are working in, how the company is doing right now, the business, how we will do it in a decentralized way, how in a practical way we can do it, buying hardware and putting a collateral, how we can calculate what is the power of distribution of this machine, understanding the coefficient and the collateral, and exactly how it is the distribution. Now that we understand all the things important, I mean, the minimal part important to for our business, what we have to understand is what is all around our ecosystem. Our ecosystem is divided by different names. And we need to understand what all this name it is in order to not create confusion. We have different names. For example, here we have TBA. TBA stands for the blockchain era. Here we have also my blockchain ID.io. After we have LFI. After we have Leo Tech Labs. And people say, oh my God, same company. I heard 4 different names. Maybe it's 4 different company. I'm making another business. No, let's make it clear. So first of all, everybody that joined in our ecosystem have joined from a software that is called My Blockchain ID. My Blockchain ID is a software that allowed us to make the registration one time and to be already signed up in all the platform. So if we, let's imagine, we have a possibility to be in a ecosystem that we have the possibility to be and have the sign up one time and to be signed up in all the platforms that we know, we have the possibility to don't waste time to make many registration every time. And like this is a lot of saving time, because let's imagine that when a person starts in the business, everybody what have to do, I know that most of the people that work in crypto markets have to teach to the people to make the first step. Let's say, for example, the first step that we have to make when we explain to the people, it is how to buy cryptocurrency. So we need to sign up an exchange. The second is open a wallet. We need to teach him how to open a wallet. The third part is to order a card. The fourth part is to sign up in the business. So a lot of process and the same data every time, giving many, many times. Right now, what is the target of my blockchain? It is to be signed up in all the platform that is correlated with our structure and have the possibility to be joined and connected to make a registration only one time and be connected with all the platform and correlation, and day by day month by month we've been integrated more service that all the people will be allowed to have it. So my blockchain ID is a software that we sign up and allowed us to be connected to all the platform. Now that we understand what my blockchain it is, we need to understand what it is, these 3 platforms. Let's go to the first one. The first one is LTech. LTech, let's say it's a company. So LTech stands for Leotech, okay? Leotech Labs. It's the company that is owner of the product. So company of product is the company of product, the company that produced the product, the company that owned the patent of the smartphone, of the minter, the company that is responsible for the logistics, the company where we have all the production. And the company, as you can see in the website, leotechlabs.com, is the company that is registered in Shenzhen for the factory and distribution, in Delaware in USA, that is the part for the patents, and in UAE for administrational part regarding the LTech companies. Right now, we understand that LTech is the company of the product. After there is LFI. LFI, as we said before, that is for layer financial independence. If we want to make a simple things, LTech is the company that produced the machine, and LFI is the platform that allowed you to run the machine if you have some collateral to run and connect. So let's say that is the company of the service. It is the company that allowed us that we buy first the product, and second, that where we buy the collateral, for example, from an exchange like Leo Trade or Bank or whatever, we have the possibility to buy the service and have the possibility to buy the collateral and to put our machine that we bought correlate with the collateral and have it running together. And the third platform is TBA. TBA is an affiliate marketing company that have his own organization with the DAO voting. DAO voting doesn't mean that it's a DAO, but it means that they have a voting power distributed from all the affiliates people, and all the people that is affiliate have the possibility to share the product and to connect the product. So how we can build with the biggest decentralized ecosystem in this business, we can do it right now only thanks to one thing, to have the possibility to have a company that produce the product. That is this one. A company that allows that when we buy the product and we buy also the collateral from an external platform that exchange, we need a system that allowed us to run this system. We need also something that allowed us to be connected in this ecosystem and to have something that is make it our life easy, to don't make a registration every time connecting different platforms. This is my blockchain ID. And how to make it worldwide, this business, show one thing, that is the power of the word sharing, that is affiliate marketing platform, that is TBA, that is company of affiliate marketing. All these four things together is what allowed us to create something that is worldwide. It looked like a null win face, what I write right now, but I wanted to write a word, okay? But what I wanted to say is that all these four things together allowed us to have the possibility to have a company that have the product. All this, the product, you can go on elfi.io, where you can find all the information about the token, about the company. Many people say, I want to see if the phone and everything can arrive in my market. Yes, the phone have all the certification. Let's imagine that the company, how it's possible that a company right now is in the market since we can say from the launch of 19th of September, and from 19th of September, it's a company that we can say that have already the product. How is possible this? It's possible, why? Because the company didn't officially start on 19th of September, and the company have started, let's say, more than 2 years ago, developing the product, making a research and development to create from scratch the hardware parts, giving the possibility to have an hardware and a minter, an office, a license. Let's imagine that I'm, let's say, a passionate of technology, and I know that to put in a market a phone that have Android, for example, iOS, you need to send your smartphone, in this case, for example, to Google, and they will take not few $100, but millions dollars just to check your phone, approve to receive the software of Android and allow you to commercialize your products in the markets. And after this, there is also to develop the hardware. And actually, it's not really easy to develop an hardware in the market from scratch. And you can imagine how much is the effort that the company have introduced in the market to have this smartphone. So if I want to resume all these points, I want to make this presentation. I know that for someone, it can be something that was a little bit difficult to understand, but I want to give you the whole vision about what we are doing right now, because actually, yes, we need to know not only what is the rewards and not only to receive the machine and to be happy to receive a phone, but we need to understand why to have this phone is important, why to have all these things correlate with our whole ecosystem. It makes us to be bigger and more machine to be in the world, more service decentralized we can offer. So regarding and coming again to sharing screen, I want to share with you the most important bullet points for me about this ecosystem. First of all, we are in a crypto market. You know, everybody know that we are in crypto market that is a virtual markets. But what we have here is something amazing. That is what? We have a real product that's, you know, connected virtual markets to physical products we connected the crypto decentralization with a physical product that everybody can have, for example, with a smartphone or a minter, and we give the possibility to the people to have, for example, trust, because when people buy 700 euros something, they are buying a phone. They receive the phone. You put 770, you receive the phone. You want to buy a minter of 440, 2,200, maybe also 1 million. I know that there are people that have bought also different licenses, and that is like 1.1 million of also license. They can do it because they receive a real physical product. And this is what is making really the difference right now in the market, because we know that cryptocurrency is hard if we don't have something that is touchable. And you know, the trust of the people, it works also when you can touch something. Right now, you have the product that you can touch. You have the product that you can see. You have the product that you can share with the people. Look, yeah, I have my phone, I'm making minting, but in the same time, I use WhatsApp and I do the things that is in my daily life. The second part, real company. We know that cryptocurrency, most of the things come from a decentralization, and we know that we like the decentralization in the crypto market. But if we wanted to transmit the real trust of the people, what is actually really needed in the markets is company, where there is a CEO, where there is a management, where there is an office. And let's imagine, guys, now I can say also the third point, where there is shop, negozio. In 2024 will arrive the first shop. So we will see L-Fi, and we will see also franchising, where today we are going to Apple to buy the last iPhone. Today we are going to the Dubai Mall or in whatever mall to buy something. There will be the shop of L-Fi, where you can go physically and to buy the minter and to buy the phone. And you know what? It's the amazing things that there will be also franchising. People right now is building the things where everybody that have done more sales of product in base of the market will have the possibility to open the franchise and to be the first to open the franchise in their country. So everybody that is here, we are 100 people. And we are around 50 countries, I know. And 50 countries, right now, there can be 50 people that they can be the 50 people that it can open for their country in the next year, the first franchise in their country to open the first shop franchising of L-Fi. So we are speaking about something that allowed us to work in a company that have a real product, with a company that is expanding, that is creating shop to acquire the markets, to acquire the assistant, also for assistant for the product and the phone. This is the things that everybody know. We are in the biggest momentum. Everybody in the world right now are speaking about L-Fi phone, L-Fi minter, L-Fi ecosystem. And there are no other companies now in the markets that have the possibility to be in this momentum, to have an amazing product that is distributing in the market, and to have also the possibility to earn rewards from the product that is doing. And here people have an amazing opportunity, because people can be customer, or they can be an affiliate marketer, or if you are a seller. And of course, if we were speaking about the TBA, the 72% is distributed in a selling commission. So we are speaking about a marketing that is interesting for the people. We are speaking about the company that is in a big momentum. We are speaking about a company that is a real company. We are speaking about a company that will open the franchising. We are speaking about a company that have a real product. We are speaking about a company that is legal. Look, this is something that's, believe me, when we're speaking about the legalities, we know that sometimes it's not really easy to be in this market with all the things connected. Right now, we are in the market with a company that sell hardware with all the certification in the markets and with all the possibility that we have right now today to enter in this market with a real product, with a real company, with all the certification that we need to be in these markets, and to give to us the possibility, of course, to share and to spread the possibility to the people to be a node of the whole ecosystem for the decentralized service that will be shared in the markets right now for everybody that will be part of this revolution. I know that is something, when I understand that the first time that, in this case, Alessio spoke to me about this project. For who don't know Alessio is one of the founder of Eltech. And I had the possibility and honor and pleasure to speak also with the CEO, that is Luis Goes, and I wanted to understand what they are doing in order to understand, to transmit the right message to the people that want to buy this product with me. And actually, to understand, it took me some days. Honestly, it was also weeks. And if I want to be more honest, it was months. And what is actually right now, I understand day by day, is actually that we are not just selling a product. We don't want to compete to have the phone that is much powerful or better than iPhone. This is not our markets. And we don't want to compete with Google or Amazon. We're just creating a market of a decentralized service. Everybody knows the service of cloud storage, but I don't know one service of cloud storage that is decentralized. And I don't know one service right now in the market that allowed us to be part of this, to have rewards of this, and to create a decentralization system of this, and to have ambassadors that have the responsibility to share this vision with the people. When we have something that is revolutionary, but not only vision, but it's also reality, it's something that is a game changer. Because many people that I speak with, they say to me, Michele, I follow you since 7 years. And I can say that I became famous thanks to a book that I wrote 5 or 6 years ago with the two famous networkers, one from Latin America and one from Russia, that say to me, Michele, we know that you are good in cryptocurrency, you are willing to write a book. Put us in the cover with you and we will spread your book. And it's thanks to this book that I don't even know what network marketing it is, that many people for all around the world start to write me and to have information. But I didn't know what marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing, all these system it is, until thousands and thousands of people start to write me on Facebook and on Instagram. And I said, wow, I love network marketing, but come on, we are in 2023. I cannot sell cream for the face. I cannot do the business giving to the people, look, I put this cream and look how amazing is my skin. It's actually not married my personality. When I found this company, I say, yes, I want to make marketing. I want to be an ambassador that's sharing the vision. But in the moment that I want to share a cream for the face, when there is Elon Musk that are going to Mars, when there are machines that are driving by themselves, when there are artificial intelligence that is taking the place of thousands of employees, how I can sell cream that is a business of 100 years old? I say, here I found the product company, I found the technology, and I found also the ecosystem correlated to the cryptocurrency that is giving the decentralization. That's why we are 100% showing the vision. We are here 100% to give the direction to the people to be part of this ecosystem. That's why we are doing literally Zoom and meeting every day, every night, every morning, every afternoon, and every evening. And if you see some of these faces that is tired, is because we love our vision and we are making the things to impact to the people. How? Giving to them something that they are using in their daily life and making a life different and a life changer. How? Using the technology and the product of 2023. So if before the business was use the product and tell the story, today it is use the product and tell the story how you use it. And that's how we make the difference. So I hope that this Zoom was a very great meetings together, and you understand the vision. And if everybody open the webcam, I would like to see a lot of faces, because I wanted to see everybody. How we are all around the world, and if we open the camera, we understand also the nationality, because when we write in the chat Vietnam, China, Africa, we know that we can see the difference each other from the color of the skin, the eyes, and the things, and to see the international business is what making the difference, right? I see people from around the world. I love to work with you guys. I'm giving 100% to all of you. I married this project, I married this vision, and of course, if I married this project and vision, it's in a kind of way that I've married everybody of you. So it was a very big pleasure to be here with all of you. Of course, this is not the first and this is not the last Zoom that we do. And yes, I really love it, because with this business, we have the opportunity also with the people. I see also here people from Namibia, Botswana, many countries of Africa that I never had the opportunity to work with this amazing country. And thanks to this business, now we can say that it are really, really big. So thank you very much to everybody. It was a big pleasure to be here with all of you. And of course, let's make it remember to everybody that we have from the company a very big vision. I want to just take from you the last 60 seconds. And after, I promise, I leave you. We have a very big promotion right now for the month of November that is saying we can be part of elite. How? You remember that he was announced from the CVO of the blockchain area that we can be part of an amazing event that will be in January on 25, 26, 27. The possibility to be part of, there are an amazing events of 1,600 space. I want to say, in my network, there are more than 400,000 people. And the availability is just 1,600. So we are speaking about that less than 1% of the people are allowed to participate to this event. So we have an incredible opportunity to run in the month of November to receive for free our phone, to receive for free our package, to receive for free the collateral that we can have it to run. And we can just start this business starting with 100 euro, and to have 3,000 in package and collateral, our phone, and to be part of the elite in the event of January, with only the people that will be part of this event will have the possibility to be in the elite, to have the news that will be announced only and especially for the people that will be present in that event. If you do in December also 1 or 2 million, it doesn't count. You cannot come. You have the opportunity only in the month of November, and it's 20,000. You will be rewards if you make this turnover, if you make this selling, because you will be part of the lead. And even if people at the end of December will come and say, I have done 2 million, I'm sorry, you will participate in the next event. You didn't have the possibility to be eligible. So let's run for this month of November. Let's impact to make the right vision together, and let's make it worldwide, because I see many countries here and we can make a difference together. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you to be in this vision. Have a great evening, morning, and afternoon based on the world that you are, and see you in the next Zoom. And of course, hope to see everybody in the global event in January. Bye-bye to everybody.